Morning, let us discuss current affairs. Recently, G7 Group 7 Summit was held at Quebec, Canada. QUEBEC. Recently, G7 Summit was held at Quebec, Canada. Basically, G7 means Group 7. Group 7 are the top industrialized countries in the world. Developed countries in the world. Top industrialized or developed countries in the world. It includes America, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan and UK. Earlier, Russia is also a part of G8. During Crimean occupation, Russia was out from G8. Now it became G7. What is this Crimean occupation? There is a country called Ukraine. In that country, there is a part called Crimea. Russia occupied that area 3 years back, 4 years back. After that, Russia was suspended from G8. Now it became G7. The most developed countries in the world are G7 countries. These countries are the 7 largest economies in the world, represents 62% of the global net worth. 62% of global net worth. And the G7 countries represents 46% of the global GDP. The G7 countries represent 46% of global GDP and more than 32% of global GDP based on purchasing power parity. Very important thing. This G7 countries net worth wealth is 62% of the world and global GDP, the percentage is 46% in the world. It was because they are largely industrialized and developed countries. And here the 44th G7 summit. 44th G7 summit. And there was an issue. America is imposing trade barriers. America is imposing trade tariffs. Now trade wars are going on. First America imposed, now again European Commission imposed on America. In the latest G7 summit, this was a big discussion about America's imposition of tariffs and other things. This is the 44th G7 summit. On 11th June, on 12th June, there is a news that Niti Aayog have prepared a ambitious paper, research paper on artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. The article wrote that India is going to become a garage of artificial intelligence. As you all know, many countries like China, Japan, America spending a lot of amount on research on artificial intelligence. Is a time for India to do research on that. The article also says not many researchers in artificial intelligence have proper training. Not many researchers in artificial intelligence have proper training. So the development of artificial intelligence in India will help in many ways, and India should become garage of artificial intelligence. And next important thing, as you all know, Rafael Nadal won 11th French Open tennis. Rafael Nadal at the age of 32. Many people have wrote him off, but he won the tennis, the 11th Open French tennis. And the most important news is June 12th, Trump and Kim. Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un. They met at Capella Hotel, Singapore. And many good things happened in this summit. As you all know, last year there was a big entanglement between America and North Korea. Now things have come under control. North Korean economy is not proper. The per capita income is around $1,300 in North Korea, and the economic position of North Korea can be compared with some of the African countries. It can be compared with some of the African countries. And this is not the first time that America had a talk with North Korea. There are many other occasions, but talks failed. And this time, as a science fiction movie, they announced that the talks were successful between Trump and Kim. But again, the problem is, between Trump and Kim, what all happened, what all promises that were made, they have not come out. And the second thing, there is no time bound, they have not announced any time boundness or time phases for all these promises. The third thing, even there is no announcement about removal of sanctions on North Korea. For all these things, we have to wait and see. And denuclearization, peace, prosperity are the hopes in this region. As you all know, Hwasong, Hwasong, Hwasong 14, and the intercontinental ballistic missiles in the recent past developed by North Korea have the capacity to attack Alaska and California. So right now we have the urgent need to denuclearize the world. And you all know, North Korea have come out of NPT, Non-Proliferation Treaty, in the year 2003. North Korea have come out of Non-Proliferation Treaty in the year 2003. It started expanding its nuclear prowess then on, and Kim Jong-un have proved the North Korea's strength in nuclear missiles. But economic wise and people, the plight of the people in the country is not that good as many reports says. Coming back, Japan, South Korea, China, Russia, America, all are involved in this directly or indirectly. And peaceful Asia is for the good of India. So let us hope this brings some good to India also. These are the important current affairs. Thank you.